Welcome to another ThemeMountain video tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show how to use the map shortcode. Now we can use the map shortcode for embedding a map, but we can also use the same shortcode to launch the map in a lightbox. So I'm going to show you how to do both of this with the same shortcode. I have my section block set up and I have two columns created here so I can show you both of these options at once. So I'm going to go ahead and select the map shortcode here. When I do, you get presented with a range of different options here. The first is whether you should embed it or launch it as a lightbox through a button, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it to embed. For the map style, I'm going to just change it to grayscale. Now, when you're embedding a map, you have the option to set two coordinates at once. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I have two coordinates here that I've already saved. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste these into the appropriate fields here. Here we go, and then I'm going to go up here and fill out the information. Then I'm going to go ahead and upload the map markers. Here we go, so I'm using a map marker that is 90 by 106 pixels. I'm going to scroll down to the second map marker here, fill out the information, and then upload the second map marker. And then we have the zoom level option here. Now it defaults to 16, but if you're using two locations that are pretty near one another, you might want to reduce it, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to set that to 13. So I'm pretty happy with the options that I've set here. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this shortcode here. And this time I'm going to set the first setting to button here, as we're going to launch this in a lightbox. So I'm going to leave the button label as is. I'm going to leave the coordinates that we entered for the first marker, and I'm going to leave the zoom level here. Now, when you launch a map using the lightbox, it only allows for one location at a time, and it defaults to the Google Map marker instead. But you can add as many buttons as you'd like, so when clicked, they launch the map in a lightbox. So I'm going to go to display options here. Now if you are using multiple locations and multiple buttons, if you want the buttons to align next to one another, you can just check this option here, display inline. But for now I'm only going to use one button, so I don't need that. And then we have the styling options for the button here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a map icon as an example. Now I'm not going to do anything to the icon alignment, size, or style here, but I suggest you go through them and get a feel for what they do. I'm going to change the color here of the button though. And I'm going to just go ahead and change the label here. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and update that and we can see what this looks like. And there we go. So we have our embedded map here with two map locations, and we've created a button here that when clicked launches a map in a lightbox with a single location. And that's all for this tutorial.